My dear children, today in this fourth module, we are going to study the format of partner's capital account at the time of retirement of a partner. My dear children, the procedure of determining the amount payable to the retiring partner is to prepare his capital account on the date of retirement. While preparing retiring partner's capital account, his capital balance as on the date of retirement will be placed at the credit side of his capital as by balance brought on. Then suppose if there is any negative balance given in the problem, that is unfavorable balance given in the problem, enter that amount on the debit side of the retiring partner's capital account as to balance brought on. If his capital balance is at the asset side of the balance sheet, that is the unfavorable balance, the retiring partner is entitled to get his share out of the following items. The first item is share of goodwill. The retiring partner will get his share of goodwill, which can be valued as per the agreement among the partners. The retiring partner's share of goodwill will be credited to him and continuing partner's capital account will be debited in the gaining ratio. Then second item is share of accumulated profits. If there is any accumulated profits in the name of profit and loss account, credit balance, reserves account, reserves fund account, capital reserve, or general reserve account or contingency reserves account, etc., the retiring partner's capital will also be credited with the share of accumulated profits. The entry for passing or sharing accumulated profits will be accumulated profits account debtor to retiring partner's capital account. The next item is share of profit on revaluation. In the case of retirement of a partner, assets and liabilities are revalued. If the revaluation results in a profit, the retiring partner's capital account will also be credited with the share of profit. The next item is share of profit from the closing of the last final account to the date of retirement. Retiring partner is entitled to receive a share of profit for the period between the date of preparing the last final account to the date of the retirement. It is difficult to calculate actual profit for his period. So the partners may decide to evaluate retiring partner's share of profit on the basis of last year's profit or on the basis of the average profit of last 3 or 4 years. In this case, we calculate the profit for the period between the date of closing the last accounts and the date of retirement, and a share of that period will be credited to his capital account. For example, the profit for the year ended 31st December 2013 is 36,000. Then A, B, C are the partners. Then C retires on 30th April 2014. As per the agreement, retiring partner is entitled to receive his share of profit from the date of preparing final accounts to the date of retirement. On the basis of last year's profit, C's share of profit will be profit of last year is equal to 36,000. Profit for 4 months, that is starting from January 2013 to then April 2014. Then the amount will be 36,000 into 4 by 12, that is 12,000. C's share of profit equal to 12,000 into 1 by 3 equal to 4,000. Retiring partner's share of profit can also be calculated on the basis of sales. The next item is interest on capital. The interest on capital for the period between the date of preparing the final account and the date of retirement will also be credited to the retiring partner's capital account at the agreed rate if partners have agreed to it. Retiring partner's capital account will also be debited with the following, that is share of loss on revaluation, loss in the business, drawings account, interest on drawings, etc. The following items to be debited to his partner's capital account. The items are debit balance of his current account, his share of goodwill to be written off if necessary, then his share of accumulated losses. If there is accumulated losses, the entry will be existing partner's capital account debtor to accumulated losses. It may be profit loss account debit balance. Then his share of loss on revaluation of assets and liabilities, his share of loss up to the date of retirement, his drawings up to the date of retirement, interest on drawings if involved up to the date of retirement. These are the important items to be debited to his capital account. After entering these items on the debit side and entering all incomes on the credit side, next step is to find out the closing balance. The last step at the time of preparing retiring partner's capital account is to transfer the closing balance to retired person's loan account.